We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Number 62 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
The second baseman, Joe.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Stepping in now, Johnny Bench. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Under it is Wong, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr., and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back on it is the left fielder, to the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Reds move out in front now 3-0.
Batting fifth.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out. This guy's going to do some major damage.
Now the pitch.
Larkin.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now at the plate, Brett Boone. And he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw, not in time as he steals second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
On to first, and it's in time as they're finally... Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA. Sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
Batting third.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. In his career, Goldschmidt is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the letters. So no runs. So here's the Reds pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Kershaw.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
The batter. The catcher.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Your attention,
So as he
please.
leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Adam Wainwright enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate, Tony Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Yadi Molina digging in now. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Griffey Jr. will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Now batting, Tyler O'Neill, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year, and it's fouled away. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Kershaw's ready. Here's the 1-2. Popped up. Perez over to his left, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. O'Neill is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dave.
In now, Dave Parker. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
The shortstop, Barry.
Ready for another chance? Barry Larkin. He singled his last time up. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Molina gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Standing in, Lane Thomas. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively.
Play. Thomas.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. This is in the air to right. Harker's under it. 1 out.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Harrison.
Here comes the first pitch.
Bader.
Harrison Bader is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A ball and a strike now. And he fouls this one off. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Adam Wainwright. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 go the Cardinals. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Brett Boone. He's right there. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
The pitcher, number 22.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A bouncer up the middle. Wong is there, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
The batter, number 2.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Joe Morgan. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he pops it up. Wong ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, the center fielder.
Settling in now, Ken Griffey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Thomas at the track, the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Ken Griffey. 4th home run here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now. To the plate now, Johnny Bench. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
In now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. Here's Colton Wong now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tommy Edman is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he struck him out.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that, and beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
Paul Goldschmidt is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Popped him up. Morgan ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. A great catch on. Ryan Helsley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And this will be fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. This one's down to third. Taken in by Carpenter. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Ready once again, Barry Larkin. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bader is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So digging in now, Brett Boone. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
So now to the plate, Clayton Kershaw. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weapon.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 10-0 score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. And that's through into center field, base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Into the box now, Johnny Bench. Fouled off. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through, a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
He's set and the pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as the blowout continues. Stepping in now, Dave Parker. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Reined in. And it's in time at first. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Yadier Molina will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Barry Larkin. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Barry Larkin.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, have a day right here. 3rd knock of the game for the pitcher. Don't be shocked if he's not in a 3-hole for this manager tomorrow.
From the belt, the pitch hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. Wong for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. John Brebbia gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is O'Neill. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up now, Lane Thomas. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Lane Thomas is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Harrison Bader becomes out number 2 this inning. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Genesis Cabrera enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Ken Griffey Jr. will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Line towards center field. Thomas is back and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. At the plate, Dave Parker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
This is just bordering on ridiculous now, guys. 19 runs in one game. To say that they're having some success at the plate would be like saying some kids are excited at Christmas.
At the plate, Brett Boone, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about.
And the runner will score from second.
Well, I'm not sure they can do anything different, but it comes a time where you have to call the dogs off. I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
Standing in now, Joe Morgan. Now a drive out to left center field. One run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay home, and he is in there.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will get there to make the running play. And men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Colton Wong is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. First pitch on its way. Tommy Edman is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Now batting.
Kershaw's ready. Here's the first pitch. Paul Goldschmidt is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Johnny Bench.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Wong. On to first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Thomas. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And Larkin's throw is right there for the first down. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Swing and a line drive. 0-1 the count to Molina. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The batter, the left fielder, Tyler.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively.
Got him! So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now. All set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Dave Parker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
In now, Barry Larkin. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. O'Neill looks up. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brett.
Into the box now, Brett Boone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Digging in and looking for more, Clayton Kershaw. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joe Morgan. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ken Griffey.
To the plate now, Ken Griffey. Popped up. Edmonds got it, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Lane Thomas starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. No balls and 1 strike. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection. Paul DeYoung will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fouled off. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a liner in there for extra bases, and there goes the perfect game.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 24-0 the final tonight. The Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clayton Kershaw earns his